back doing another reaction video. This is to Matricks Illusions or Matrix Magic. This is a guy called Alex. Right, full disclosure, I've seen this this act recently this year at Blackpool Magic Convention. So I've actually, what I'm about to watch, I've already seen it. So it'd be interesting to see how it looks on TV. It was quite good on stage. I had quite a good. I don't know how I managed to do it. I think it's who books the tickets for us for Blackpool always gets us pretty good theatre seats. So I feel like we're quite head on, like quite close to the centre and head on. So I had quite a good view of the show. Now it's a really short video, is this? And I feel like it lasted longer than 2 minutes, 2 minutes 41 seconds when I watched it live, and so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But again, I'll pause it for out as it's doing it. Having said that, this one's only like 2 minutes long, and it's quite a fast-paced show, so I don't know how often I'll pause it while playing. I'll try and keep my hands out of the way. I noticed I had my hands in the way of the last video, so I'll try and make a conscious effort not to go into deep meditation and my hands there. So yeah, let's see how this goes.
For years and years, many illusionists, magicians all over the world.
Right, I'm pausing it already because I've spoken to Alex actually, and hopefully he doesn't remember the conversation, because I think I insulted him twice as we were talking, and yeah, don't want to really go into it, but let's just say he jumped off of a box and it landed very violently, and it sounded like it shattered both his ankles, right? So yeah, and what was the other thing? Oh, the other thing was he had a technical glitch during his show, and he was while doing the show he was coding to his stage hand, or his audio technician, to change the music back. I think it was, all the background over. It just sounded like he was speaking in tongues while he was doing his show. But I don't think he appreciated me making those jokes. But I didn't shout it out while he was performing. That'd be terrible. That would be terrible. Just general chit chat after. But yeah, he's put a lot of time and effort into this. The reason why I stopped actually is not for those conversations. It's because of I don't think people will mind. This is my opinion. He has that voice of what you have. I hope I don't do it. I try and make a conscious effort not to do it. So that's why when I'm talking, it's just a terrible, crappy Wakefield accent. But it's when you're talking on stage, you have this thing where you kind of go into local radio presenter where you're like, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I am a magician." So Alex seems to have that. I don't know if it's. I'm not sure where he's from. I think he's from. I don't even want to guess. I can't remember. Someone did tell me where we're from, and I can't remember. I don't know whether it's just because he might have a really strong accent for his area, so he does that to articulate more. Which I suppose if he's doing that, then that's kind of a good thing. I'm not saying it's not bad to have your accent and stuff, but if you're doing a lot of international shows, or you're doing cruise ships and stuff like that, or holiday parks, it's probably a good thing to be a bit more like that. Should probably get on, because I've now spoken longer than this video is. Right, let's go. So yeah, trying to be nice about this without insulting people. It's like, who are you? When last time you were on Britain's Got Talent League? Yeah, taking mick out of people because of the way they talk. Yeah. Anyway. Bit of quick change magic, which I think's been in Britain's Got Talent consistently for years now, and America's Got Talent. So it's quite a fast-paced act, and if I remember right, there's loads of illusions in this. I feel like the little girl had a little dance number that they've cut out, but I might have imagined that, kind of like a see a dance thing. Right, so when I saw this at Blackpool, the Simon Cowell thing didn't make any sense to me, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably going to be on Britain's Got Talent. I mean, Simon Cowell might be a fun guy in real life, but he always comes across as if he wouldn't like someone taking mick like that, but I might be wrong. They are very fast with this, very well choreographed as well. The way they just move illusions on and off stage, at speed they do. Nobody probably cares, but it's very impressive. And what's dearer, a normal iPhone or that iPhone illusion? So I'm pausing it, and I don't know. I'm not gonna. So I have an interesting bit of gossip with this, and I witnessed it firsthand, so I'm not getting anyone in trouble. But there was an interesting debate between two magicians over this illusion. And it looked quite heated and awkward while I was stood there, but just stayed out of it. It were a bit entertaining, but I won't go into the ins and outs of it. But yeah, sorry, I'm going to leave it in the video so people are like, what happened? What happened? Who was it? Well, someone will know. Ask someone, or someone will tell you, and you'll find out. I'm sure of it. People like to gossip in magic. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's massive though. It's that illusion. Absolutely massive. I'll tell you what's different about that is the contrast between the monitor and that guy. That guy's either got some serious fake tan going on, or he's just come back from, from Benidorm or something. His skin complexion changed quite a bit there. Back to being a woman. Might have been Turkey you went to. Well, everyone's going crazy, so that's good. I mean, the guy did put a lot of effort into this, and I kind of know that. So it definitely deserves a good reaction from the hard work and stuff. I was so short and quick. A lot of cuts to the audience. Again, I suppose weird thing for me with Illusions and Magic is showing it on TV, especially on a format like this. We've only got so long to do it. Is how fast it has to be. But then, for me, watching that then seemed. I'm gonna say it didn't look as good as watching it live, which I know a lot of people would be like, well, that's magic and theatre and art and stuff. It always looks a bit worse on TV unless it's designed and made for TV. But it just seemed to be cut and edited a bit sketchy or a bit ropey, maybe. I don't know. The guy that's come across being so bitchy there. The guy's skin complexion was quite funny as well from the screen to then being in front of the screen. Definitely being on holiday or using sunbeds or fake tanning it up for TV. Just like I'll wear the leotard and the skimpy outfit, but I am not looking like a milk bottle. I'm not looking this pale on TV. So let's get on sunbeds and let's look good. Unless you just genuinely came back from holiday. So but yeah, it's good to see illusions. Like I like illusions. Just do. This is it's just something I'm messing with at the moment. But so I do like illusion acts, and I do like illusion shows and stuff. Like I said, I saw this live and it was so much better live. I saw his show as well. Afterwards, or the next day, I can't remember. But a lot of work goes in, a lot of stagehands moving his props on and off stage and stuff, and the choreography, the backgrounds and stuff he does for his live shows pretty good as well. I think he does all them himself, and then the music cues and stuff's really really good. So he puts a lot of effort in. He's been doing it a long time and stuff like that. So you can't diss that, if you know what I mean. But and the audience loved it, so it definitely probably did look better live than then. And like I said, I don't know if it's because I watched it live and watching it on there just looked a bit sketchy or just a bit. I don't know. Felt like I was seeing stuff, but it didn't feel like it was landing for me on that one, weirdly. Which should do because it's illusions and I love illusions. But yeah, put a lot of effort in and yeah. So if by any chance you ever watch this, Alex, I'm so sorry for saying that about the way you talk because it's just it's just stage persona. But it always just makes me laugh, kind of stuff like that, Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight. I'm kind of over exaggerating it a bit, but it's just one of them. So what did I think of that? Right, this is harsh because I really want to say I really liked it, but I just thought it were okay. And if you compare The Witch to Matrix, it's funny as well. Matrix. So when I used to do kids parties, I used to do it under Mad Tricks. So every time I go to say Matrix, I want to say Mad Tricks. so yeah, it kind of messes with my vocabulary a little bit. But yeah, comparing it to The Witch, to be honest, the prosthetics probably cost a fortune for The Witch, in all honesty. But even that, even that's probably not mega expensive. That The Witch's entire outfit. So if we say she had like a makeup artist or even just a very good mask about £300 or £400, or a very good makeup artist might be like 1,500. and then the costume and everything. Yeah, it could be about £4 worth of makeup on the witch, with the bag and everything. It could be, it very well could be. And then it was just 4 apples. I'm saying just 4 apples, but it were 4 apples, and so there wasn't much to it. But then Matrix, his act, probably the iPhone illusion. I don't even know how much that'd cost. No idea. I feel like £15 maybe. I don't know. It's a digital display. Digital displays aren't cheap, and then there's the rest of it, and then the illusion, the secret, and everything like that. So yeah, it could very well very well be like £15. One of them production tables that started it out. That could be about 5.5. 3.5 maybe 3.5. But yeah, so there's a lot of money in there. And there's the big box and everything else, the LEDs, and it's all choreographed and cued. And then you got to pay all the assistants and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of money spent on that. The other thing is, I should mention, if this video goes out in time, I think on 15th of May. So this is not sponsored, so my opinions and thoughts are my own. And so anything I say do not reflect the opinions of other magicians in the community. So Matrix will be performing at the Merlin's Magic Day at 15th of May. I can't remember what time it is because I'm away, sadly, so I'm not going to be there. So luckily, Alex won't slap me in the face on that day. so I dodged the bullet, really. But yeah, so I'm not there. But if anybody who's from Wakefield area or around, go down to the Merlin's Day. I think all the tickets are on their website. It's Merlin's of Wakefield. If you Google Merlin's of Wakefield, it's one of the only bricks and mortar magic shops in the UK. There's only a few of them, and there happens to be one in Wakefield. So if you're into magic and you want to see a show, they have I think it's the Fun Day of Magic. So during the day there'll be lectures and talks, and then there'll be magic stalls selling stuff, and then on the evenings a public show. So you can just buy tickets to the show if you want, or if you're interested, buy tickets to the full day. But the shows are normally good. Most of the people who tend to do them, so you can only sneak in. Yeah, normally sneak in back door and pretend to help out and not pay. It's true. Everyone yeah, you do actually, Lee. Yeah, you sneak in and pretend you're helping out, but really you just after a free ticket. But yeah, I'm not there this year, so sadly I'm not there. But we'll happily promote it because it's always good. And like I say, if you're into magic, or if you're just after an evening of watching a show, check it out. I'd hurry up though, because I know the last time tickets sold out pretty quick. I imagine it'll be the same now because it got cancelled last year, because of everything. But yeah, so on that one, top marks for effort and everything else. On TV, for some reason, it just didn't land with me, which I feel a bit I feel like it should have done, because I really, really wanted to watching it. But again, maybe I was spoiled watching it live, because when I watched it live, I were actually. Yeah, I thought it was really nice, fast paced, really good, straight to the point, and a really good performance when I saw it live. On Britain's Got Talent, maybe it's just that I've seen it live and it was better, so it might just be that. But there was nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, yes, I want to say it's amazing, but it were okay for me. Yeah, but I'm not saying he's not amazing. I'm trying to just talk myself out of this, and it's just not working at all. So yeah, I'll see you all later. Have a good one. Bye bye now. Bye bye. I don't know why I'm saying it like Jim Carrey at the end of everything, or Ace Ventura, but ta-ta for now. Bye bye.